Demi Moore has been a household name for decades, known for her striking beauty, intense performances, and her tumultuous personal life. From a turbulent childhood and a rocky start in the entertainment industry to becoming one of the highest-paid actresses in Hollywood. Join us as we explore her early life, her rise to stardom, her high-profile marriages, her battle with addiction, and how she overcame some of life's deepest lows to become the inspiring figure she is today. Demi Jean Gines, known to the world as Demi Moore, was born on November 11, 1962, in Roswell, New Mexico. Her early life was anything but glamorous. Demi was born to parents Charles Harmon, Sr., and Virginia King. However, her father left before she was even born, a fact she only discovered later in life. Her mother then married Dan Gines, a newspaper advertising salesman who became Demi's stepfather. The family situation was far from stable. They moved frequently due to her stepfather's job, living in more than 30 different locations by the time Demi was a teenager. Her parents' relationship was tumultuous, marked by alcoholism and domestic disputes. Tragically, her stepfather committed suicide when Demi was just 17 years old. To cope with these hardships, Demi dropped out of high school and pursued a career in acting. Demi Moore's teenage years were marked not only by the instability of her home life, but also by significant health challenges. During this turbulent period, she had an eye surgery for her lazy eye. Demi also suffered from a serious kidney dysfunction, a condition that posed a considerable threat to her well-being. This illness added another layer of difficulty to her already challenging life. Despite the frequent moves and the emotional strain caused by her family's issues, Demi had to cope with the physical pain and limitations imposed by her kidney condition. For Demi, this meant enduring frequent medical treatments and dealing with the anxiety of managing a chronic illness at such a young age. However, she showed remarkable resilience, pushing through these health challenges while still pursuing her dreams of becoming an actress. A decision that would eventually lead her to Hollywood stardom. Demi's acting career began in the early 1980s. Her big break came when she was cast in the soap opera General Hospital, playing the role of journalist Jackie Templeton. This role opened doors for her in Hollywood, leading to her film debut in the 1981 movie Choices. Although Choices didn't make a significant impact, it paved the way for more roles. In 1984, Demi starred in Blame It on Rio alongside Michael Caine, a comedy that showcased her talent but did not receive critical acclaim. It was her role in St. Elmo's Fire in 1985 that proved to be a significant milestone in her career. Her performance as Jules, a party girl struggling with substance abuse, garnered critical attention and solidified her place in the Brat Pack, a group of young actors who frequently appeared together in teen-oriented films. St. Elmo's Fire was a commercial success and demonstrated Demi's ability to handle complex characters. During this time, Demi also starred in About Last Night in 1986, opposite Rob Lowe. The film was a romantic drama that further showcased her acting skills and helped cement her status in Hollywood. Demi's career skyrocketed in the 1990s. She starred in box office hits like Ghost, where her performance alongside Patrick Swayze became iconic. Ghost was not only a commercial success, grossing over $505 million worldwide, but also showcased Demi's ability to handle emotionally charged roles. Her performance as Molly Jensen, a woman dealing with the loss of her boyfriend, earned her a Golden Globe nomination. The film was a hit despite mixed reviews. In Disclosure in 1994, Demi played a high-powered executive involved in a sexual harassment case, opposite Michael Douglas. Her performance was widely praised and further solidified her status as one of Hollywood's leading actresses. In 1996, Demi made headlines by becoming the highest-paid actress in Hollywood when she received $12.5 million for her role in Striptease. The film, which involved her playing an FBI secretary who becomes a stripper to earn money to gain custody of her daughter, received mixed reviews, but was notable for Demi's daring performance. Demi also starred in G.I. Jane in 1997, where she played the first woman to undergo training in the U.S. Navy SEALs. For this role, she famously shaved her head, showing her commitment to the character. Although the film received mixed reviews, Demi's performance was praised for its intensity and physicality. After a brief break from acting, Demi returned to the screen in the 2000s with roles in films like Charlie's Angels, Full Throttle in 2003, and Bobby in 2006, showcasing her ability to adapt to different genres. Demi's personal life has been just as eventful as her career. Her first marriage was to musician Freddie Moore in 1980 when she was just 17 years old. Their relationship began while Demi was still in high school, and it was during this time that she adopted his last name, which she has retained professionally ever since. Freddie Moore played a significant role in Demi's early career. He encouraged her to pursue acting, and their marriage coincided with her initial foray into the entertainment industry. During their time together, Demi appeared in a music video for Freddie's band, and even co-wrote 3 songs with him. This creative partnership helped Demi gain confidence in her talents and supported her early steps into Hollywood. However, their marriage faced numerous challenges. Demi was dealing with the residual effects of her tumultuous childhood and her ongoing health issues, while also navigating the pressures of a fledgling acting career. The couple's significant age difference and differing career paths added strain to their relationship. By 1985, the marriage ended in divorce. Despite the end of their marriage, Demi decided to keep the surname Moore professionally. This decision was influenced by her growing recognition in Hollywood under that name and the desire to maintain continuity in her career. The name Demi Moore had become synonymous with her identity as an actress, and changing it could have disrupted her rising star in the competitive world of entertainment. Freddie Moore later reflected on their relationship in his own memoirs, acknowledging the impact they had on each other's lives. He mentioned that Demi's determination and ambition were clear even at a young age, traits that would propel her to stardom. Although their marriage did not last, it marked a formative period in Demi's life, setting the stage for her subsequent relationships and career milestones. Demi's first marriage was a stepping stone that helped shape her early years in Hollywood. It provided her with a sense of stability and support during a crucial period of personal and professional growth. This chapter of her life, filled with both collaboration and conflict, played a key role in the development of the resilient, driven woman who would go on to become one of Hollywood's most enduring stars. In 1987, Demi Moore married actor Bruce Willis. The couple first met at the premiere of the film Stakeout and quickly fell in love. Their whirlwind romance led to a wedding in Las Vegas just 4 months later, on November 21, 1987. Demi and Bruce soon started a family, welcoming their first daughter, Rumer Glenn Willis, on August 16, 1988. Rumer's birth marked the beginning of a new chapter for the couple, who were balancing burgeoning careers with parenthood. They went on to have 2 more daughters, Scout LaRue Willis, born on July 20, 1991, and Tallulah Bell Willis, born on February 3, 1994. Demi and Bruce were considered one of Hollywood's power couples, often appearing together at red carpet events, award shows, and in the media. Their combined star power and the public's fascination with their relationship made them a frequent topic of tabloids and entertainment news. They managed to maintain a strong public image, appearing united and supportive of each other's careers. Professionally, the couple collaborated on several projects. One notable collaboration was in the 1991 film Mortal Thoughts, a mystery thriller where Demi starred and Bruce had a supporting role. This film showcased their on-screen chemistry and allowed them to work together creatively. The Willis-Moore household was often highlighted in the media for its unconventional but modern approach to family life. Despite their busy schedules, both Demi and Bruce were dedicated parents, often seen spending quality time with their daughters. They balanced their demanding careers with a commitment to providing a loving and supportive environment for Rumer, Scout, and Tallulah. However, the pressures of their careers and the constant media scrutiny began to take a toll on their marriage. By the late 1990s, rumors of trouble in paradise started circulating. Despite their best efforts to keep their relationship intact, the couple announced their separation in June 1998. The divorce was finalized on October 18, 2000, after over a decade together. Demi and Bruce's divorce was handled with remarkable maturity and grace. They remained on good terms and committed to co-parenting their daughters. Both Demi and Bruce emphasized their mutual respect and continued friendship, a rare and commendable approach in Hollywood divorces. They often spoke publicly about their dedication to their children's well-being and their continued support for each other. In the years following their divorce, Demi and Bruce have maintained a close relationship. They have been seen together at family gatherings, holidays, and even in quarantine during the COVID-19 pandemic, demonstrating a unique and supportive bond. This amicable relationship has set an example for co-parenting and post-divorce friendship in the public eye. Demi Moore made headlines with her high-profile marriage to actor Ashton Kutcher in 2005. Their 15-year age difference was widely discussed, but they appeared very much in love. The couple's relationship began in 2003, and they quickly became one of Hollywood's most talked-about pairs, often sharing affectionate moments at public events and on social media. They married on September 24, 2005, in a private Kabbalah ceremony at their Beverly Hills home. Their union was extensively covered by the media, and they were often seen together at red carpet events, showcasing a strong public bond. They also co-founded the DNA Foundation, now known as Thorn, to combat human trafficking and sexual exploitation. Despite their seemingly perfect public image, their marriage faced multiple challenges that ultimately led to their divorce. Additionally, the couple struggled with differing desires regarding children. Moore suffered a miscarriage 6 months into her pregnancy in 2003, and, despite their attempts to conceive through IVF, they were unsuccessful, which placed an emotional toll on their marriage. Furthermore, Moore's relapse into alcohol use after nearly 2 decades of sobriety added to their marital difficulties. One of the primary issues was Kutcher's alleged infidelity, including a well-publicized incident with Sarah Leal in 2011 on their 6th wedding anniversary. These accusations and the resulting public humiliation strained their relationship significantly. These overlapping issues, including infidelity, unmet desires for children, personal struggles, and the stress of public scrutiny, culminated in the end of their marriage. Demi publicly struggled with the end of their marriage and was hospitalized for stress-related health issues in early 2012. Their divorce was finalized in 2013. In 2012, Demi was hospitalized for exhaustion and health issues related to stress and substance abuse. After smoking synthetic marijuana at a party she attended with her daughter, Rumor, Demi had a seizure which caused her body to flail. After this, the relationship between Demi and her daughter Rumi's relationship was estranged after this for a while. This period marked a low point in her life, but she managed to recover and has since focused on her health and well-being. She has been candid about her journey to sobriety and the importance of self-care. Despite her incredible success in Hollywood, Demi Moore faced significant personal struggles throughout her life. From a young age, she battled addiction issues, which profoundly impacted her both personally and professionally. Demi's challenges with substance abuse began in her teenage years, exacerbated by the instability of her home life and the pressures of early fame. By the mid-1980s, Demi's addiction issues had become severe enough that she needed professional help. She went to rehab to address her struggles with alcohol and drug abuse. The experience helped her gain control over her addictions and set her on a path to recovery, which was crucial for her continued success in Hollywood. In her memoir, Inside Out, Demi opened up about these struggles with raw honesty. She detailed her battles with addiction, which included not only alcohol, but also cocaine. She revealed how these addictions were coping mechanisms for the deep-seated trauma from her childhood, including her tumultuous family life, her parents' issues with alcohol, and her stepfather's suicide. Her most notable stories, however, involve her mother's first attempted suicide and the time Demi was raped at the age of 15. Demi recalled that at the age of 12, she had to use her fingers to dig pills out her mother's mouth. This was just the first of many suicide attempts her mother made before she died in 1998. During an interview with Diana Sawyer on Good Morning America, Demi Moore dug deeper on the topic of her rape.
Here because she's ready to tell us about the life we didn't know, the one that seemed to be unraveling 7 years ago. The husband she loved had left. Her children weren't speaking to her. Her former husband and friend had pulled away too. Isolation, anguish. She weighed 102 pounds. An ambulance arrives at a party where she is collapsed. Demi Moore is now 56, looking back at that devastating crossroads.
I guess the fundamental question that came forward for me was, how did I get here? I mean, from where I started to what I've experienced, where I've been, like, how did I get here? I lost me.
So she set out to reclaim her life and in a new memoir reaches out to anyone else struggling. She dedicates the book to the 3 daughters she loves and, surprisingly, to someone else. her own troubled teenage mother who didn't know how to protect the little girl in the cat-eye glasses. You growing up, it is
Colorful?
Her mother and father both battle alcoholism, move the family constantly ahead of debt, infidelities, thunderous fights. She's 12 when her mother first attempts suicide. She writes, "I remember using my fingers, the small fingers of a child, to dig the pills my mother had tried to swallow out of her mouth." And it wasn't the last time.
No, there was many, many times.
You said your childhood.
It was done.
And then this stunning revelation that the man you loved as your father was not your biological father. And others in your family knew this?
I made up about that I wasn't wanted or that I don't deserve to be here.
When her father leaves, she's responsible for her unstable mother. As an anxious teen, she is taken by her mother to bars so that men will notice them. She's 15 when she comes home one night and an older man they know is in the apartment with the key. She writes, it was rape and a devastating betrayal, revealed by the man's cruel question, "How does it feel to be whored by your mother for $500? Do you believe she sold you?
I think in my deep heart, no. I don't think it was a straightforward transaction, but she still did give him the access and put me in harm's way.
So now, look again at the mysteries inside the face of the teenage girl who drops out of high school, leaves her mother's home, and sets out determined to invent a future for herself.
Inside Out also talks about both of Moore's parents' battles with alcoholism, and that she later learned that the man she grew up calling Dad, Danny Gines, who also died by suicide, was not her biological father. The traumatic incident led her to believe that she wasn't wanted and that she didn't deserve to be here. In addition to her battles with addiction, Demi also struggled with body image issues. Throughout her career, she faced immense pressure to maintain a certain physical appearance, which led to an unhealthy obsession with her weight and body. She spoke candidly about the lengths she went to in order to meet these standards, including intense dieting and exercise regimes. Demi's memoir also delves into the emotional and psychological impact of her childhood trauma. Growing up in a dysfunctional family, she endured numerous hardships, including sexual assault and the instability of constantly moving homes. These experiences left lasting scars that affected her relationships and self-esteem throughout her life. Writing Inside Out was a cathartic experience for Demi, allowing her to confront and share her deepest vulnerabilities. She described how these challenges impacted her personal life and career, from her marriages to her roles in Hollywood. By sharing her story, Demi hoped to inspire others facing similar struggles to seek help and find healing. Demi has also faced struggles in her personal relationships. Her marriages to Freddie Moore, Bruce Willis, and Ashton Kutcher all ended in divorce, and she has spoken about the emotional toll these breakups took on her. Despite these challenges, she has remained close to her children and has built a supportive network around her. Despite the ups and downs, Demi has shown incredible resilience. After taking some time away from the spotlight to focus on her health and personal growth, Demi made a triumphant return to acting. One of her notable recent roles was in the 2019 TV series, Brave New World. In addition to Brave New World, Demi has continued to pursue various projects in film and television. Her return to acting has been met with enthusiasm from her fans and the industry, reaffirming her status as a versatile and compelling performer. Beyond her acting career, Demi has also remained active in her philanthropic efforts and has become a vocal advocate for mental health and addiction recovery. Demi Moore's life has been a journey of incredible highs and deep lows. From her troubled childhood and traumas to becoming one of Hollywood's biggest stars, and through her personal struggles, she has remained a resilient and inspiring figure. Demi continues to captivate audiences with her talent and her story of perseverance. What do you think of Demi Moore's story? Let us know in the comments below. As we close this chapter, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories from Hollywood. Until next time, keep your head high and your spirits even higher.